All right, hey Sagittarius. So you guys, I am doing a spiritual connection read between you and the person on your mind. This is going to be twin flame, soulmate, however you look at this connection. And you guys are going to know that this is your read basically throughout the whole energy that I pull. So I'm going to do a chakra card for each person. You are on this side, your person's over here, and I'm going to clarify the current energy to see if we're talking about blockages or what you are actually the positive factors too. So what you're clearing, where you're moving. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull an alignment. So to see what your energy is and kind of where your focus is at, where your path is, the seen and unseen energy. And I'm going to do that with your person as well. And then we're going to smush the cards together to see what you guys have been through and where everything is progressing at. Okay. So hopefully the read makes sense to you guys. I got a little bit stuck with Leos, but everything else has been pretty good. All right. So I'm only pulling one of the chakra cards, and I'm going to pull the one that flipped that I seen first, which is gratitude. So this one right here is the heart chakra. So just feeling love. Even it's like this, as I'm looking at this card and feeling this energy, it's almost like with your attitude, it's like I don't care where the connection goes. I have a lot of love for this person. This person's probably in some way, shape, and form helped transform you as a person, maybe awaken you, shifted you into a whole new reality or feeling when it comes to love and the emotion of love. So it's like this person, no matter where the connection goes for you, it's almost like I'm just grateful that I met this person. Letting go of control of outcome or anything in the like. It's just having a real positive energy towards this connection and this person. So let's just clarify that to see a little bit more about this energy. All right, so we have the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So yes, I don't know where it's going, but it's almost like you don't care. All right. I feel like for what you've been through with this person, there have been shifts up and down, shifts of energy. You could feel like, I'm not going to say hurt, but maybe a little bit lonely in this process. And I almost feel like it's because either you guys aren't speaking to one another right now, and it's like I feel like you're trying not to be hurt or trying not to let any negative emotions overfill or overconsume what this is, which you're looking at this as a spiritual connection. And it could be too that, this person has actually kind of brought you out of hiding in any way, shape, and form. If anything, this is somebody that you've been able to kind of lower your walls down, all right, to really kind of revel in the idea of love and what it's supposed to be, which, really on these deeper connections, you guys, the balance of the masculine and feminine is to be brought to our surface. And we're supposed to see that balance in ourselves. So it's basically knowing that I don't need anybody to complete me because I'm a complete person, right? My masculine and feminine energies they're in comparison. They weigh in comparison. I feel like you acknowledge this person very much as the spiritual soulmate or spiritual twin flame connection, that you were meant you're meant for you and this person are meant for this connection. The biggest thing that happens to us is that we do get impatient and we tend to kind of veer off. But really what we're supposed to do is not through impatience, but just kind of let go of the control of outcome. It's like we have a strong urge and a strong desire to want the happily ever after with this person, but it's almost like everything will start to shift for us once we let go of the dynamic of, you know what, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I have a feeling that you're going to see a really positive picture in this lifetime with this person that's on your heart space, regardless of where things are at right now. It's really just coming into this overall energy of letting go, right? So let's just see what this person is dealing with. All right, so we have, oh my gosh, look at this. This is good energy, you guys. Awaken. Look at that. So no matter how long you guys have been at a disconnect, even if you're not completely disconnected from this person, it's like this person is finally starting to shift. Okay. So they're coming through with the heart, the third eye, and the crown chakra. Okay. And I'm just like, I can't believe that this card is showing up because well, first of all, I've never had this card show up, but I feel like, you're already over here, and you already know what's going on and you already are aware of what's happening. While this person over here, it's like no matter how long you've known the person or the situation, some sort of a light bulb is definitely going off in their head where they are shifting. They're having a revelation about what the connection is with Sagittarius, you guys. All right, so let's just get a little bit more about that. I almost feel like this person is finally starting to come unblocked, but let's see. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Yes. Okay, look at this. The Page of Wands. This person carries a lot of self-limiting beliefs. All right. I feel like they impose them on themselves. It's almost like they have, you probably have heard this person uh, acknowledge a deeper connection with you. The Page of Wands showing up, man, that's a spiritual path. This person knows, they know that you're a part of a bigger plan. You're supposed to be. All right. We have the Hangman right here, which is illusion. It's uncertainty. It's delusion. And somebody who's very much been in this energy of protecting their heart space. This person I feel is probably pretty content with how things have been in the past, but now all of a sudden there's a big shift coming over here. All right. It's like, I can't help but feel like a revelation is coming to the dynamic of this connection. Oh my God. Sagittarius is where it's at, you know? I just feel like this person's probably pinging all over the place. And I'm going to say this, if you have felt just a flood of warm emotions come over you, I feel like you can actually feel this person's energy shift, and that's just where I see. And those the upper chakras, you guys, when they start to activate, it means that this person's kind of letting go or just going with the flow of the universe on the lower level ones, because it's really hard. And a couple of the reads I've done, there it's been base and sacral, and when we get stuck in those energies, that's a very very low. It's a very very negative feeling, and and I'm saying it's coming out on the person that you know the zodiac is dealing with. But this person, it's like they're shifting in a big way, and that's really awesome. It's almost like this right here, the illusion, uncertainty, the stinginess of self. You know, I can't, I won't, I don't. I just feel like this person's just had something huge happen to them recently where they're shifting out of all the negative energy. And it's like they're coming into that heart space, the third eye, or the, yeah, the third eye, the crown chakra. I just feel like this person's seen they've seen something since you guys have been dealing with each other. They've seen something change. I feel like there's a change within this person. I feel like you guys, if you guys have felt this energy, especially in the heart and the third eye pull, the crown just kind of opening up. I would like to know if you guys are experiencing that, because I almost feel like it's this person's energy that you're experiencing. And if anything, it's going to make you feel really warm and happy. So let's see what's going on with you, where your journey is, where your path is, the seen and unforeseen energies. For Sagittarius, I can't take those. That's not how we're doing this. What do we got? Let's get one more. All right, so this is what we're doing. We're seeing how you guys are aligning. Okay, so we have this Eight of Cups, which represents I feel the disconnection. You guys you're definitely not in communication, or you haven't been. All right. And what I want to say is there's a return that is coming. It is going to come back in a big way. All right. I feel like you haven't talked to this person in a while. You have the Tower card showing up here, which shows it doesn't have to be a big fight or a blowout. It could just be a quiet disconnection where you guys just drift and you don't speak. All right. And we internalize that Tower moment. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys have experienced the Tower moment, and that's where that Eight of Cups shows up, and you have the Moon card coming through also. And this right here is, to me, it's just like, when am I going to see light at the end of the tunnel? You know that this is something big. Deep down in your heart, you know that this is something big. But I feel like the moon, I feel like it's kind of representing just a darker phase, and maybe even channeling through like a dark night of the soul, or doing shadow work, you know, especially when it comes to this situation. When we have these spiritual connections, they are meant to activate us and shift us, and we will start going through all of these. And I'm not saying that every single spiritual person has a twin flame or a soul connection, but a lot of us, including me, when my spiritual journey started, it was when I met the person that I feel very strongly I'm on this path with. I was never even spiritual or knew anything about this before I met him. And yeah. So here's where we're at. So I feel like right here, you know, even if you've experienced some sort of like the chaos, the bad moments, I feel they most likely come and go for you. It's not anything that you act on. I feel if anything, you might hide and internalize that energy. Hopefully, it's transmuting that energy, though. I feel like the worst of the worst is over. I really do, as far as your feelings towards any negative actions. And I feel like you energetically can just feel this person shifting. We have the Three of Coins right here, which is coming together. It's building bonds, it's success, it's friendships, it's partnerships. And we also have this Queen of Wands energy and the High Priestess. So that's divine feminine. I gotta say, if you guys have ever had a bad look at yourselves or felt low about yourselves, or have dealt with somebody who looks at the feminine in a negative way, I feel like that energy is definitely being shifted. So with the Queen of Wands coming through, I feel like you're gaining your courage, your independence, your focus, like you're shifting. So if you felt bad, like what happens with us is we get into these routines where we start to feel down on ourselves. It's almost like this. How come every time I meet somebody that I want, it never unfolds the way I want it to? All right, but in turn, saying that. So for example, I've had my own fair share of my tower moments that I internalize, and this is past energy. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I've let people deduct from my energy and who I know I am, because I beat myself up. Like, why can't I get the person that I want? Right? It makes us start to feel low about ourselves when it's like we connect with somebody, we like this person, we want everything to be perfect and magical, and you know, it might be bullshit, but it's like, but it never happens for me. It never happens for me. It never happens for me. And then we start to think about this person and what they're taking away from us. And then it's like, boom, we're shifting out of that. So no, it's like you're having this recognition that maybe you should set your standards really, really high. And if anything, I feel like there's an acknowledgement right here that you're not just going to give away your energy, especially when it comes to people who aren't elevated enough to accept it. I'm not saying that you're better than anyone, but what I'm going to say is that I feel like you're coming into this recognition that not everybody needs to attain your energy anyway, because your energy is precious. All right, so let's just see how what this person's kind of been going through, their journey, their path. What do we got? Wow, you're dealing with somebody who's just in a flood of emotions. They really are. Look at the Page of Wands, shows back up. I feel like this person is shifting in a really big way. The Page of Wands is that spiritual journey, you guys, and I feel like they're turning over a new leaf. All right, so here we have the Three of Swords, which says it's heartbreak, it's heartache, it's loss. So for whatever's preventing you guys from coming in, I feel like it's affected this person in a very strong way. It's like this. I feel like I can handle life without you, and then you know, really, it's like, no, I can't. I can't handle life without you. The Four of Swords is wanting to come out of that break. This person is starting to heal those that blocked energy. It's almost like, as far as you guys being disconnected, they will. I have a strong feeling, and you guys just need to have faith. All right, that they're going to show up at divine timing in the most unexpected way. That's the awesome thing about the universe and how it works on our behalf. Okay, we have this Three of Pentacles, wanting to come together, wanting unity, wanting the friendship. Let's rebuild the bond that we've kind of lost within each other. All right. The mistakes of the past, let's heal them. Let's move forward and manifest a great future. And then you got this King of Cups showing up here too, which is somebody who's coming back. All right. Or trying to, it's the emotional balance. Okay. So this person wasn't available. They were immature. They didn't know what they want. You know, they were just all over the place with their energy, but they're coming back through with compassion, emotional stability. All right. So I just feel like this person's leveling up in such a huge way. And you got a king and queen right here in your guys' energy. So it's like, I know, no doubts. You could be dealing with the water sign. It doesn't have to be. But I kind of feel like you guys are both in this recognition now that it's time, you know? So in kind of seeing your guys' energy put together, I do feel like the tower moment, the disconnection, I feel like it affected both of you. And you both have probably been feeling really, at one point in time or another, really, really drained and really, really low in the energy. You guys can be right here at this right here. the beginning stages. But I gotta tell you, you have to look forward to the positive outcome that's coming through here. The Moon card and the Four of Swords. So I feel like you guys have definitely just been silent, keeping to yourselves. All right, trying to heal over for whatever this is, trying to heal over. It's like you're healing and this person's contemplating. You know what I'm saying? Contemplating, what should I do? What can I do? I just feel like healing is definitely being involved here. And some of you guys just maybe just, it's still, I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel on this. But what you need to know is if you guys have any belief in the universe or in God, you know that everything is worked in mysterious ways, man. Because what you have here is coming together. This is reunifying. You know, I'm not going to say right here you guys are going to solidify everything, but I do feel that this is both what you want. And when two people are manifesting, the outcome comes to you a lot greater and a lot quicker. And I feel like this person that you're dealing with here is just recognizing that they may have messed up, pulling their energy back. Look at, I made a mistake. I should have kept you at the highest honor. You know, I just feel like the Page of Pentacles is representing the lack of progress, the procrastination. But this is also somebody who's recognizing I should have given you way more than what I ever did. You know, and I feel like this person also recognizes that they made mistakes in how they've pursued everything with you. All right, but there's a recognition, there's a manifestation, there's a future moving forward, and we got balance coming through. All right, the unattainable energy is attained. You got this high priestess, which is divine feminine. You got the king of cups, which is emotional balance. It's compassion, diplomatic energy. It's somebody who comes back with a self-love, a self-care dynamic. So I'm not going to stay in a situation just because it's beneficial. I'm actually going to navigate where my heart's taken me. All right. Which I do feel like this person is saying, I want to come back to the soul partner that's in my life. You made this person feel feelings and emotions they've never felt before. No matter what their current situation is, they're not getting that out of whatever. If you know, there's a lot of people that have a third party karmic that they're dealing with. But even if that's not the case, this person knows that they've kind of just let something really, really good go. The unattainable is the high priestess. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, but wow. So you guys, every time I do your guys' reads, they're pretty deep. So let's just see what your energy is to stay grounded, to stay focused. All right. Here's what we got. We got the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Hierophant card. And I just feel like this right here is all about taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself and believing in the dynamic of this connection. You guys know what it is. And all you have to do is continue to hold faith. Hold faith for a positive outcome and hold space for this person and continue to pray and manifest on their behalf. I feel like this person's going to come through. And again, I feel like the timing on this is going to be, I really feel like it's going to throw you off, but in a really good way. I feel like this person's, they're definitely, it's like, I feel like right now they're having this revelation of what am I potentially letting go of here? And these two kings right here are dropping in the upright. So if this person had any energy where they felt like, yeah, I'm going to be I'm going to be here out of convenience, or I'm going to do this out of convenience. No, they're coming back with a level head and a better heart space. So I really feel like you guys just need to hang in there and be patient. I feel like this one, as far as the reads I've done, I've had to kind of explain, you know, it might take a while, but with this one, I just feel like this is going to just throw you out of the loop. Like you're in such a good energy. All right. That this is really just going to come through and shock you. I can't wait. So let's just get a couple of oracle cards for you guys. And we have beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And then we got this one right here. And healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. All right, Sag, I'm going to leave it there, you guys. I hope that you were able to get some good information out of this. Take care.